Hey, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. If you're new, my name is Autumn. I make homeschool, motherhood, travel content, lots of different stuff. So if you like videos like this, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. In today's video, I am going to talk about what we were up to in the month of July. July was really busy for Alani because she had 3 different camps during July. She had tennis camps, she had cooking camp, and then she also had theater camp, which she did with Emmy. So my thought was with July, I would do a little bit of schooling when Alani got home if she was up for it. I obviously knew that camp would be tiring. I didn't want to push her too much. I didn't want it to be a struggle. So we didn't get a ton of days done in July, but we got enough that I feel pretty accomplished and that I was able to check some days off in my state. We can start checking off days starting July 1st. So it was nice to kind of get ahead, even though we haven't officially started our school year. I did have her working on different things. I had her working through Zern. I had her doing writing. I had her still doing some of the lessons from Pinwheels that we have yet to finish. And then I also had her working through Explode the Code. So we were doing lots of different things still, even though we haven't started her 2nd grade year yet. With Emmy, I really wasn't very consistent. I had planned to be, but there were a lot of times where we either just played or I was focusing on just getting things ready for the new school year, especially when they both went to theater camp. When they both went to theater camp, that was just me getting things ready as much as I could. I didn't even worry about any lessons during the day. And if you're following along for our basement saga, that is still going. I will give you guys an update when that is finally done. But we have not had our basement for the girls to play in all summer. It is finished and it was a play space for them, but we've been working on it and we just have not had that space. It was a really nice space for the girls to be able to go to. I swear they are just destroying every room, but I can't blame them because they don't really have anywhere else to go. We do have a playroom on the 1st floor, so that's been fine. I let them make it messy, and then we just make sure we clean it up every once in a while. But let's get into the camps that Alani did this summer. So tennis camp is at the same place that she's been taking tennis lessons. She has been begging for more tennis, so it was nice for her to have that 3-hour camp where she was really working on her skills. We have not really been outside to practice. Luckily, the camp was indoor, but practicing with her outside has been rough because it has been so hot. You have to let me know if you are also in a place where it has been just incredibly hot, because that is what it has been in Pennsylvania, like really hot or really rainy. And I swear, like, everything is growing like crazy, which is nice, but trying to keep up with our landscape has been tough. Sorry, I got distracted by a butterfly outside. But if you're new to my channel, we moved to this house a little over half a year ago, and this is our first time having to really keep up with the landscape. At our other house, we had a landscape maintenance company that did the whole property. It was a townhome community, or technically a condo community, but this is just a lot for us to do. So we're getting used to it. We're working on it. But yeah, let me know what the weather has been like where you are. Back to tennis camp though. She really enjoyed it. I do plan on signing her up for tennis again in the fall as long as she wants to. I really hope she wants to. I think it's a really good sport for her to be doing. I would love to get her into golf as well. Those are just sports that you can continue doing for such a long time. So hopefully she sticks with tennis, but if not, I'm not gonna push it. Cooking camp was also a new one for her. She was not old enough to do it last year. This was the first year she was old enough, and she clearly was like one of the younger ones. There were some issues that she brought to my attention when it came to her trying to communicate with the older girls, because obviously they really wanted to make sure things were done right, so they would kind of take over at the stations they were working at. I totally get it. I think it went up to age 12. So we worked on like communicating and everything like that. And she really had a very good time. She said that was her favorite camp this summer. She wants to do it again next year, and I have no problem with that. It was really cool for her to bring back different foods and for her to just try new things. This specifically was their like baking camp, but I think next year I would like to sign her up for one where she is going a little more outside her comfort zone with the recipes and the things that she eats. And then the last camp, as I mentioned, was theater camp. So both of my girls did that. When we first started doing the camp, it started out as like a musical. They would be assigned certain parts, they would learn their lines, they were singing, dancing, all of that. Now it's a musical showcase basically. So nobody's assigned any specific characters, but they do still learn lines, they still learn their dancing and their songs. I was a little iffy about it at first because I really did love the characters and, you know, learning their lines as a character, but it's still so cute. I had gone back and forth on signing them up for the fall, but it was such a cute showcase that I ended up signing them up for the next one. And I know they're gonna have a lot of fun. So we're definitely looking forward to that. But other than cleaning and organizing and just trying my best to get everything ready for the kindergarten and second grade school year, I really haven't been up to too much. If you missed it on my channel, I did upload a video of when Evan and I went into Philadelphia. We were celebrating both of our birthdays, so that video is up on my channel if you missed it. And I recently uploaded a video reorganizing this space. I will do a future video where I show you this full room because from here it probably doesn't look like much changed, but behind the camera I have added a second bookshelf and there's just a lot now. So I'm really excited. The space is coming together. I'm hoping to get up curtains, but we will see because I have a feeling that the color I bought is not going to be right for this room. And I bought it so long ago that I cannot return it. So we will see. I might end up with curtains that I don't love in here just because what else am I gonna do with them? But I don't know, we'll see. So plans for August are starting school. So we plan to start on August 4th. That'll be our first day of school. And that is coming up really quickly. I feel like I've done a really good job trying to prep for the new school year, but it's still like, boom, here we are. I still feel like I'm just trying to get so much done. But I will also have another video about just prepping, getting everything ready. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my future uploads. As always, thank you so much for your support on my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.